What's up guys, welcome back to What Cheers. I'm Nick as always, and tonight I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new Stone anniversary release. This one is the Stone 17 Götterdämmerung. It is a double IPA that is made up of all German hops and pilsner malts. So it's just a different twist. Stone likes to go outside the box, try new things, push the limits, all that stuff. So this one is just their version of a German double IPA with the pilsner malt. So it's kind of an interesting take. If you haven't seen, Corey, that does the West Coast What Cheers with me, actually caught up with Greg Koch from Stone, and it's kind of a funny video talking about the pronunciation of the beer and all that, so you can find that on the YouTube. So yeah guys, this one comes in at 9.5% alcohol and it's 102 IBUs, and I think that pretty much covers it. It actually says to enjoy it by 11/18/13. I just got this, I'm filming this right now in the first week of September. I don't know when this is going to get posted, but it's fresh, and I'm going to dive right in. Alright guys, just poured the Götterdämmerung 17th anniversary, and my cat is here. Hi Sparrow, how are you? And the head is dissipating pretty quick, but it was really thick. It's pretty much off-white, big bubbles. Looks pretty classic for a double IPA, nothing really to speak about. Let's see. Crystal clear. Don't see a ton of carbonation racing up or anything like that. Pretty low looking. It's clear golden, so just a classic looking double IPA, nothing to speak of. Let's get a nose, guys. It's nice. It's not jumping out of the glass, and this is actually fairly warm now. It's warmer. It's got a slight chill to it, but I usually let these kind of beers warm up before I review them anyway. Yeah, it just kind of got a nice sweet, the pilsner malt definitely coming out. It smells sweet, it smells crisp, clean. Yeah, for 9.5%, and they got like 10 different German hops in there. I don't know how many, but I thought it would jump out a little bit more. So let's get a taste, guys. Cheers. Okay. Yeah, it's a good beer. Definitely chock full of hops. Definitely getting that pilsner malt. It's super dry, bitter finish. Not really a whole lot of sweetness. As I'm talking right now, as it's sitting there on my tongue, a lot of bitterness. Definitely a little overboard there. It's not the pleasant kind of lingering bitterness with that little bit of sweetness left to it. It's just really dry and bitter, even by Stone standards. Right at the front of the tongue. Right at the front of the tongue is the only time you get that sweetness, and then it immediately vanishes, and you're just overtaken by the intense hop load. It's weird. I had 2 samples of this on draft before I've had any in the bottle, and I thought it was really good. Just like with the coconut IPA, it was so much different on draft than in the bottle. And I don't know if that's just like a Stone thing, but the last 2 things I've had from them, the draft has tasted like a 180 from the bottle, and the draft was the 180 in the better direction. This one isn't really doing it for me. It's kind of single noted to me. Yeah, there's a lot of hops in there, and it's cool German names and all that stuff, but this is not the best double IPA from them by far. I mean, if you're gonna go for something like I just reviewed Enjoy By, and I think that's a world-class IPA, not even just for Stone, but for anybody. And also that RuinTen that they do, that's incredible. But yeah, let me just sip on it for a couple minutes, and I'll come back to you guys with my final thoughts. Thanks. Alright guys, so I've been sipping on the Stone 17 here. I even let it warm up almost to room temp at this point. And it's just kind of a one-note beer. As I said before, it's not getting any better. If anything, it's getting worse as it warms. The problem with this beer is that it's not cohesive. Like the hops, it's all hops. It's just a bunch of hops thrown together. It's overly bitter. I don't care, about bitterness. Stone can do as much crazy bitterness as they want, but if it doesn't make sense and doesn't taste like it meshes well, then what's the point? So, they make great beer. I don't, if you're going to put out an anniversary beer, and I don't mean to sound like I'm bitching, but if you're going to put out an anniversary beer for your brewery, I would think that you'd want to be a little bit more memorable than this. I just don't understand all their anniversary releases. Last year's with the lemon, it was good, but it was like, okay, it's a double IPA with lemon. And I don't understand why Stone, who has a lot of money and resources to put out beers that, if they think they're that creative, I don't know what to tell them. It's not really that creative. It's just kind of like putting out another IPA and then throwing a couple of things in it. But this one in particular is not that impressive at all. I don't think it's worth going to get. It's really, really hoppy and bitter, extremely bitter. And it leaves kind of a nasty bitterness in your mouth, actually. There's a lot better IPAs out there that are just sitting on the shelf. So, anyways, the one good thing I'll say about this before I wrap it up is that the 9.5% alcohol is pretty well hidden. You don't really taste it or smell it. In fact, you don't really smell much of anything except some sweet pilsner malt. This one has an 88 score on Beer Advocate right now. Honestly, if I'm being really honest, I would give this beer like a 78. It's really not that great. Again, with so many IPAs out, there's just like so many better options. Price point's cheap, so that's good. But anyways, guys, I'm rambling on as always. Let me know if you've had this. I want to know if you agree with me or disagree, whatever. And if you've had it on draft too, that would be cool to find out what you think. But remember, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next beer review. Thanks guys, cheers.